keep you waiting. I'm back. Nice to see you all. And we're in Mondstadt right now because we got another part of the cat quest to do. So let's enter that. Also, my game is probably lagging because I'm sharing my screen for some people on Discord, which I'm probably gonna leave that call with them. Just so I can have a smooth stream. Alright. Hi, T. Alright, let me leave that call so that we can possibly have a smoother stream. I was like, what is Rosaria doing here? But I forgot she was a part of this, like, event quest. Alright. There we go. Kitty event, yes. Oh, it's so cute. Alright, chest first. Alright, your chest you like. What about paws? Oh yeah, paws are a must. Alright. What about your back? That's a no. Okay. That's a no. Face? Yes, okay. It's cute. What about your tail? Yes. Okay. Yay. Alright. Is Razor the one that came to play with that cat? I didn't really look. Was it Razor? It is Razor. Look at him. Alright. That was all, like, we really need to do. I still need to get the Ito quest. The story quest for Ito, which I need keys for. We can continue doing Noelle's strength. We could, but I might do this first. Talk to Glory, which I think Glory is the chick with the blindfold. It is. Find 3 dandelion seeds? We actually have to go find them now? Alright, I guess so. Alright, let's go out here. Did I not have 3 dandelion seeds? Did I already run out of dandelion seeds? What would dandelion seeds be? Oh, I did run out. Oh, okay. I don't know about you guys, but who wished that Genshin had like a slide feature where as you run you can slide? I wish they had it. Alright, now we need to drop them off at the big statue of Barbados. Does the church bells ring every time it's a new hour? Okay, they got scattered. Gotta go back and talk to Gloria. Dandelions, my favorite, yes. Very great dandelion seeds. Okay. So now we can claim our rewards at Catherine. Scrumptious. Most definitely scrumptious. Alright, let's go to Catherine and get the daily commission rewards from her.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra Abyss.
And also we can collect these and dispatch them again. Did we have ones that have like Sunsetias somewhere? Sunsetias. Oh, right there. Nowhere else has Sunsetias. This one has apples. We can send someone there. This one has Setias, but we're only allowed 5 people on expeditions. I have never gotten to the end of one of these. And if I actually had this, which is $10, I would get the art rewards. But I ain't paying $10. I almost have a 10 pull, and then I'm gonna do it on the new Valette banner. quest can we do? Let's do like some other story quests while we wait for another day to do Ito's. Let's do... Let's do Yoimiya. Alright. Let's continue forward. There's so many like different world quests around here. You're still sick? Sorry about that. Hope you feel better, T.
Have you packed all your things? Make sure you brought the onigiri and rice cakes your mother prepared.
Don't worry. I have them all. They're going to last me days. Take care of yourselves while I'm out. And make sure you remind Mom to take her medicine on time. If running the store gets a bit too much, take some time off and wait for me to return.
Oh, Yoimiya. Your mother and I got so worried when we heard that you were going so far abroad. We've never left the country.
Ew.
So we don't know how Outlanders
That
might
sounds
view
disgusting.
us Inazumans. Or if they'd even be willing to speak to us.
Oh, relax. Outlanders are friendly and warm. Look at Toma from the Yashiro Commission. He's originally from Mondstadt, but everyone thinks he's a top-tier guy.
A mop tier? What mop? Oh! Do you mean the broken one at home? I just fixed it today, actually.
Top tier.
No! I said top, not mop. You know, Toma even sent us some wine from his homeland not too long ago.
We haven't heard this kind of friendly banter in a while, huh?
Oh, hey you two! It's been a long time, hasn't it?
You're as peppy as ever.
I'm excited because I'm going on a trip soon. Many things have changed. Lots of Outlanders have come to Inazuma, and lots of Inazumans have gone out as well.
Whoa,
You two have been
T.
adventuring all over to that, so you might not be able to understand. But for us, this is a long-awaited chance to go out and fulfill our dreams.
That's right. The Sakoku decree is gone.
Ah, I remember you two. You're Yoimiya's friends, yes? Word of your incredible accomplishments has spread throughout Inazuma. My daughter's a big fan of yours. She said she'd love to be like you two.
Come on, Dad. Who's never dreamed of becoming a hero?
You've done some heroic feats yourself.
Oh, thanks. But I'm just your average artisan. The quiet life suits me better. But if an opportunity presents itself, why not try to show your stuff, right?
All right. Did you two come over today to order some fireworks?
Oh, sorry. I got carried away. Well, I'm gone. Dad's in charge of making fireworks. You've seen how skilled he is, so there's nothing to worry about.
Oh no, we aren't here to do
My
business
comment
here.
is Baron
We
said.
just happened to be passing by.
Oh, so we're all here with time to spare? What a treat! In that case, let's
Why?
chat some more. I'm not in a rush anyway.
Sure. So, where are you planning to go?
No clue.
Huh?
I say that, but I do have a travel goal. To see Tibet's grandest meteor shower. But I don't know when or where it'll happen. So, I figured I can search while I travel.
That's it? No details? Nothing?
Not right now. Since this meteor shower was originally something like a family legend. A long time ago, the Naganaharas were inspired to create new fireworks after watching such a meteor shower. Dad says that inspiration is a combination of what you see and what you know. Different people can see the same thing, but have different thoughts.
I like her
What
character
today
design.
is completely different from how it was in the past. If I can see this meteor shower, I'm sure I'll be able to come up with a new kind of firework.
They do have some similarities.
I know, right? Of course, my main reason is that I won't go and look outside Inazuma.
No need to be shy about it. You gotta play hard when you get the chance.
You know, you're right, Paimon. Is it just me, or have you gotten wiser since we first met?
Of course you would make a sexist joke. You can't do that in my chat, though. You're a moderator, you know better. Since you're going out to play regardless, why not make Sumeru your first stop?
Sumeru. I've heard of it. It has a ton of trees, a super impressive school, and a massive desert.
There's also a division of the school that specializes in studying the stars. Yep, and everyone there is really smart, so Paimon's sure you'll get some answers from them about the meteor shower.
Really? But won't research people make fun of me or something if I ask them about a legend?
We won't know if something's real or not unless we ask. Don't worry, we got solid connections in there. Well, she does anyway.
Oh wow. Thanks, Paimon.
Wouldn't I be taking up your time, though? I doubt this is in your schedule.
It's fine. This way your parents can be at ease. I'll be your guide.
Exactly! Relax, Yarnia. You've helped us plenty of times before.
All right. Then I accept your offer. Let's have some fun at Sumeru. Dad! You can have more peace of mind now that I'm traveling with them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Your mother and I will be much more at ease.
Remember, you two also need to take care of yourselves. I'll be back soon. Okay, let's head to Rito and catch a boat there.
So we're having this story quest in Sumeru. Alrighty then. I guess we're going to Sumeru. Fucking sweating. Popcorn, yay. I have to sneeze. I just know it. I have to sneeze. It's gonna happen soon. You board a passenger ship bound for Port Ormos, enjoying the lovely ocean. Yoimiya listens with rapt attention as you tell her of the events following the fission hunt decree and of your various adventures in Sumeru. The long voyage ends before you know it.
Wow, so this is Sumeru?
Yes.
That tree's huge! Is the port built on top of it? And this place is amazing! bigger than Rito's port. There are also a lot more stores here.
Oh, there's more cool stuff for you to see. Don't you worry.
Port Ormos almost took my breath away when I first arrived. Welcome to Sumeru.
This place is awesome. I had heard people describe it, but nothing beats seeing a place for yourself. If I hadn't seen the port with my own eyes, I could never have imagined such a place. So, the school you were talking about, the academia, is it here?
Nope, we have to head north from here and follow the river to reach Sumeru City.
Sumeru City, huh? I guess it's even more impressive than here?
They each have their own highlights. The city has an even bigger tree.
Even bigger? Oh, I wonder if it's as grand as Sangonomiya Shrine. Whatever the case, why don't we go to Sumeru City? Oh, I'm so excited that I don't even know what I should be doing anymore.
The important thing about going on a trip is to enjoy yourself. You don't have to think so hard.
How about we walk around here with you?
I'm just worried that if we don't get down to business soon, we'll take up too much of your time.
I don't know.
And if you insist, then let's look around.
She didn't drink any, Red Bulls. It's just she's really excited to be in Sumeru because in Inazuma, they were isolated. They couldn't leave. So now that Inazuma has changed ever since the Traveler fixed everything, now they're able to leave and come back.
Welcome to Akara Crafts. Feel free to have a
Oh
look
my
at-
god, there are Anaras.
Wow, what are these? They're so cute.
This is our current bestseller, the Aranara carving. Their designs are based on the fairy tales that circulate amongst children, so they're very popular with them.
Our Anaras are real.
Are you from Inazuma? Oh, this would be a great gift for you to bring back home.
Oh, I know about Aranara. You two told me about them on the ship. I didn't think they'd be so cute. No wonder the kids like them. Oh, they're all so pretty. Let me take a better look.
Paimon knew Yoimiya would like this kind of thing. But even she might have a hard time seeing a real Aranara.
They don't like being disturbed. That's why we told her they're from fairy tales.
Yeah, sorry, Yoimiya. But we need to keep our promise to the Aranara. That said, Paimon doesn't think Yoimiya would mind too much. Her world's already chock full of imaginary creatures.
I think I'll get this one. Ooh, that one. And the other two that you showed me earlier.
It's actually funny that you say Japanese because I'm
You're
pretty
buying
sure,
that,
Yep. I'm going to get one
Inazuma is
second the others.
based off of
I'm going to
Japan.
love them. Oh, and these carvings can also be used as prizes in matches against the Arataki gang. They'd also look great lined up by the window. Think about it. You
Still
wake
don't
up,
like
and
Paimon?
the first thing you see are
Yeah.
these adorable critters. Wouldn't they brighten up your entire day?
Let me cover some of the cost.
Okay, thanks. In that case, you take your pick too.
I'll go with this one. Please be the one in the box. Yay!
For some reason, Paimon thinks it kind of looks like you, Yoimiya.
Now that you mention it, it kinda does.
Hello, Nara Paimon. My name is Arania.
Aww.
Is that how they talk? Hope I remember correctly.
That was really good. Wow, great memory. We only talked about Aranara that one time on the boat.
That's because they're so interesting. I'm pretty good at remembering those kinds of things.
Could you please package these up for Aramiya?
Of course. Thank you for your patronage. You all are an entertaining bunch. I hope you enjoy your time here in Sumeru.
That's about it for Port Ormos. Next up is Sumeru City.
Alright, let's go to Sumeru City. If it wasn't If this wasn't game, Paimon would give a lot of info away. Yeah. Yeah. There's some other, like, can't keep a secret to save her life. Yeah, she can't.
All right, let's get to it.
There is, like, other quests to, like, these. Oh, are you kidding me? This wasn't even the right Archon quest. This is the Chasm quest, and I was trying to, like, get this unlocked. I'm supposed to do this one, which means I have to do this quest. Ah, it's great. Let me go do this, because this is apparently what I'm supposed to do. I didn't know that. I didn't know which Archon quest was which. I messed it up. So this entire time I could have been, like, doing the Archon quest if I just finished this world quest. Alright. So we're back in Fontaine where we're supposed to be. For main quest-wise. But we gotta do a world quest here, so... This world quest probably won't have audio, like talking audio. So you're just gonna see me, like, click through all the dialogue, if that's the case.
Isn't that Charlotte?
It is talking audio. Alright.
Who's her friend, and what are they chatting about?
Be pleased with the cherry on top, Charlotte. Journalist extraordinaire. Please tell me you're joking. I read that a gang of criminals tricked the Gardamex by disguising themselves as blubber beasts. It's true, isn't it? It has to be. I've invested all my savings into graph adversarial technology and even taken out a sizable bank loan. I'm begging you like the beggiest beggar in all of begdom.
Damn.
I need you to calm down a little, Miss Lapine, Pauline. I admire your passion for your research, and I don't mean to dash your hopes for those, big-ticket orders. But I'm afraid I'm not joking. The Blubber Beast incident was a short story mailed to us by an anonymous amateur author, written in the style of a true story.
Amateur author?
It sounds like they're just discussing a story, but why does this Miss Lapine Pauline seem so distressed?
Funnily enough, I actually remember being in a meeting where the editing team was debating the potential risk of misleading the public with this story. They even went to Maison Gardiennage for advice. But to our surprise, they fully supported us printing it. They figured that the false intel would be a great way to dupe potential criminals into wearing ridiculous costumes when breaking the law. In truth, Gardamex are extremely sophisticated in their capabilities. They can identify criminals just as reliably as the best human guards, so a crude disguise isn't gonna get you far. If anything, it'll just make you stand out all the more. Since we ran that story, the Maison Gardiennage has made a slew of arrests, including, one phantom blubber beast, a titanic red-crowned finch, and a specter man. So I knew this story had helped out law enforcement, but this is the first time I'm learning of an innocent citizen being deceived by it, and investing so much mora for nothing.
like she's in pain. Paimon thinks we should just ask Charlotte what's going on. Hey, Charlotte!
Traveler, Paimon, it's you! I was in the area taking some photos for a story when I got to talking to Miss Lapine Pauline about her research. She read an article in the Steambird about a criminal who evaded Gardamek detection by disguising themselves as a blubber beast. Inspired by this story, she spent a lot of Mora researching counter-criminal image recognition technology. Her aim was to improve Fontaine's public security by developing a device.
Just letting you know now, T, all Fontaine about is Fontaine is the land of justice. So Fontaine has a lot of criminal cases, and they do trials, a bunch of trials.
But unfortunately, it was just a fictional story, and her efforts and aspirations were all in vain. I tried to let her down gently, but she's finding it all very hard to accept.
This is a new situation for us, too. It's such a pity. It seems like the author was only trying to make the story interesting, and the Maison Gardiennage only had Fontaine's best interest in mind.
She is just a victim of misunderstanding.
Wait, Miss Lapine Pauline, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pick a fight with a Gardamek, head to the opera at Biclès, and get a one-way ticket to the Fortress of Meropide. That way, I won't have to repay my debts. It's the only way I can afford to keep on living.
Whoa, there's no need to go that far. I mean, come on, look at you. You wouldn't even dent the Gardamek's armor. In all likelihood, they'd only hold you up at the Maison Gardiennage for a few days before letting you out, and then you'd still have to repay your debts. Actually, instead of going into the technicalities of that, how much did you actually invest? How bad can it really be?
270,000 Mora.
Damn!
Okay, well, escaping to the Fortress of Meropide over a sum like that seems like a last resort. Surely there must be other options.
Not anymore. I used to be an equipment supplier to the Fontaine Research Institute before that blew to pieces, and now I'm just a small-time engineer. I scraped together some savings over the past few years, but I put every last Mora into this project, and now I'm left with nothing. It's not just my savings that are gone. It's my whole future as a graph adversarial technology specialist and my dreams of becoming a billionaire one day.
Damn!
My life is over.
Don't despair, Miss Lapine Pauline. I think I know a way for you to turn this around. This prototype you've given me, the camera lens for image recognition sample collection. It's really quite something. You said you designed it specifically for high-fidelity image capture and analysis, yes? The rapid focal length adjustment is a very useful function in its own right. It's sure to make many journalists' jobs much easier. In fact, I'd say it has the potential to revolutionize Fontaine's news media. So your research efforts thus far are by no means in vain. The technology you've developed may have many applications that you've never even considered.
Really?
Absolutely.
It's really hard for
I've been
people
working
to
as a
win.
journalist for the Steambird for a long time now. No one understands the issues we journalists face on a day-to-day basis better than me. So keep calm, take heart, and start thinking about mass production. In the meantime, I'll show your invention to all my colleagues to drum up interest in your product.
I can't believe it. If this is true, then I can look into setting up a whole camera lens development pipeline. My big ticket orders and billionaire aspirations are still in the cards. Oh, maybe I should consider taking out another loan. That way, I can rapidly improve the lens production process, be the first to market, and prepare to battle for dominance in the camera industry.
Come on, stop daydreaming about your pipelines for a minute. Just take it one step at a time and see how it goes. There's no sense in putting all your eggs in one basket before things are even off the ground.
Being overly ambitious might come back to bite you.
And I can probably speak to some people I know and license my image recognition device to a workshop to raise some funds. I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. There's no time to lose. I need to get to work. Early bird gets the worm.
Can you believe her? She just ran off. Paimon's pretty sure our advice went in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
It's understandable. When inspiration and passion strike at the same time, it's all too easy to throw yourself headfirst into your work and forget about everyone around you. A lot of journalists are the same way when they're first starting out. But don't you worry. I'm gonna write an article on all this, and I'll be checking in on her regularly. Her research has the potential to benefit the entire journalistic community. I'll give her plenty of input to stop her from going down any rabbit holes, and make sure mass production of her lens can begin as soon as possible.
It's reassuring to know that you'll be looking out for her, Charlotte.
Go, Charlotte.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you two take this prototype lens? I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances to use it on your travels. It takes the right person to get the most out of a new technology. In your hands, it's sure to capture some amazing sights.
Is it in our camera?
Charlotte? What a nice surprise! We were just curious about what you guys were talking about. Totally didn't expect to get a free gift out of it.
You're welcome. I got something out of this too. The beginnings of a very interesting news story. The boundaries between real news reports and news-like fiction must not be blurred, even when there's a compelling justification for doing so. Yes, that's how I'll phrase it to the editors when I give them my feedback. Let's hope we don't mislead any more well-meaning citizens in the future.
Oh, we actually got a lens. Would you look at that? I'm gonna go over here and get this waypoint really quick. I like how all families wear the same color. Like, these people are wearing purple. Those people are wearing, like, green. Ooh. I like this person's outfit. A little downward hat. Okay, where do I gotta go? Oh, I gotta go to the Opera Epicles fountain.
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Oh, this is the main quest. Alright. It heightened my sensitivity to the hydro element when I drank the water from the primordial sea.
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Vache.
Oh,
Ah!
he's gonna hear his wife.
That's it! So you heard it too!
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache. Vache.
I'm here! I'm here! Where are you, Vinier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Is he gonna throw himself into the water fountain?
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
Vache. Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years.
Oh, holy
I've
shit.
suffered for
More
over
than 20 years.
20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vignere, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
Damn.
What are you saying?
She knows that you were dissolving our people.
I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself. If not for you, I would at least have been able
What's
to
up with
take
them?
care of my mother.
This man, he
And
saw.
she would not have grown old and died alone.
I'm gonna let her.
Nothing but the tears on her cheeks.
I'm gonna let her finish saying that. Okay, so what's going on with this man is we just like had a court trial about like the disappearances of young women, and we found out that he was the one behind it. He was the one making them disappear with primordial water, because primordial water makes Fontaine people disappear. So he was using primordial water to make them disappear because he was trying to find a way to bring back his wife, which is her, because he witnessed her disappearing from primordial water like more than 20 years ago. So this entire time he's been making our women disappear to try and experiment on how to bring her back.
It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
Damn.
You... Wait, you are not Vignere. Who are you?
Is that Vignere?
You're right. I am not Vignere.
I am the sacrifices.
The sacrifice.
She's all of them. She's all the missing
Every
women.
woman who died by your hand. As our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemonade. I'm Azine.
Oh, it's literally all the women he dissolved.
Is Vignere.
Why? But then, where is Vignere?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became?
This is getting intense.
You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vignere's beloved. From the moment
No.
your first victim died, and
No.
her consciousness merged with Vignere's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
It looks like I didn't meet Vignere back then either. They must have wanted me to learn Marcel here.
Yeah. She can't hate me. Let me see her, please. Have mercy.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignere. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Oh, it's all the missing women. That's a lot of women. That's a lot of women he fucking kidnapped. That's a lot of women that he kidnapped and made them disappear. What did that say? Later, the guards find that the culprit of the serial disappearances of young women case Marcel appeared to have lost his soul. However, the final report from the physician states that he died of a massive fright. He died? Yo, he just got killed by all those women he made disappear. He got killed by all of them. Holy shit. The banks in this game, am I right? Oh my god. Shopping is stressful in its own way. My legs are killing me.
Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Something
Even
great?
this
He
weather
died.
can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you. Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me? Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial? It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the court since then. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come. This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended. So his name's definitely been cleared now.
Aww.
That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
Things turned out as well as they could have.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go. Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steambird? Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose. To
Oh,
be fair,
Navia
though,
as the Yellow Rose
it was
is a
really
cool name.
flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive
Hello,
piece on the
everybody.
serial disappearances case.
There's a lot of people here.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wish has finally come true too. Anyway, I told her to make sure that when
Jesus,
she writes
T.
about you guys
We
entering the opera house with
got
the
off of
critical
that
evidence,
woman like
that you both sound
10
really
minutes ago.
Cool. Now that's another thing to look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure. Oh, and in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal. Oh, are you two on better terms now? While you were investigating Vaché's headquarters, Clarand gave testimony on my father's behalf. It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean,
But
there's also
no,
no point in being
T.
awkward all the time. So we
No.
took the chance to reconcile with each other. Oh, that's great. Paimon also thought Clarand wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends. Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do. What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him to this day. That includes me, too.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Can I come too?
We want to go too. We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can
I
reach
still can't
Marseille
believe
before
Marcel
dawn.
died.
Yeah, you're right.
Or
It's been
Vache
raining
died.
non-stop for a few days now.
Another thing, it always rains in Fontaine. Hi Hannah, welcome in. It's like another thing, it like always rains
This
in
is where my father's
Fontaine.
grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be.
Oh my god, T.
Isn't that Nervalette?
Please.
Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Oh, he's paying his
Don't
respects
say
to
that.
her father's grave.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown, but still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Nervalette. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives. Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival. But Mr. Callus proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callus in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the Opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
Ah, so Navia and Nervalette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done. Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Well, you're not usually supposed to fly around someone's grave.
Huh? Oh, Paimon didn't know that was a thing. Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly. Oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
Wow, she took it seriously. God damn it, Paimon, you're fucking dumb.
Anyway, Nervalette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
So we're gonna... We're going to talk to Neuvillette. Alright, good to know. Neuvillette. Oh, wrong button.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Mm-hmm. We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see, I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
About water from the primordial sea.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea, but what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate.
Hi.
I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed.
Yes, seawater,
Why would
yes.
the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
About the prophecy that has been circulating around Fontaine.
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
That's right! It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
Former?
Prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow.
You mean
This is the
Focalor?
first time that we've ever heard of it.
Two
Focalor
parts
is
of the prophecy have already proven correct.
first
The rising sea
Hydro
levels
Archon.
and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, She has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
About Child.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion. However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I've been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she
Of
had
course
any
you
idea
know
what was
about
going
that.
on.
Of
She
course
managed
you
to
know
bluff
about
her way
that.
through it, though. The time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama.
I knew one of you
While
was
we
gonna
do
say
intend
that
to
shit.
get to the bottom of this,
I just
for
didn't
now,
know which
we
one.
regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
About my sibling. Okay, this is where it's gonna get deep.
Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler? I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description. If he ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epiclese. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Yeah, French people doing French things. I have no more questions.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memoria.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right. You've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
Oh.
You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest? Now
Alright, so
about having a place ready for us there.
I know what like each region is based on. So each region is based on like real things in the real world. So Mondstadt is based on Germany. Liyue is based on China. Inazuma is based on Japan. Sumeru is based on South Asia and Middle Eastern countries. And then Fontaine is based off of France. Wait a minute, there's a waypoint up there. What's based on Germany? Mondstadt. Mondstadt is based off of Germany. So the first region that you play in the game. Alright.
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
Even if we wanted to rest, couldn't we pick somewhere with a decent view?
Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
The truth, Paimon. The truth.
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Just don't spoil the ending for me this time.
Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be
Then
up
go
first
get
thing
some
in the morning
sleep.
to get in line and buy a copy.
Go to sleep.
Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Ooh, it's actually pretty good.
You just finished it?
No! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
We're right here.
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
It's an
Most
honor
of
to
the
meet
time,
you both.
anyway. I love
I'm
that.
Sip from the Palais Mermonia.
I love that for you,
Monsieur
Paimon.
Nourrilette wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss.
Paimon is chatty. She's very chatty.
Nicolette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came
Go
to
to
the Palais
sleep, dude.
Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourrilette
If
in
you're
person.
tired, go to sleep.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Alright, we gotta talk to Nouvellette. Bye. Alright. Let's talk to Nouvellette. Also. Oh, it's one of these. Ew. What does it do? Okay. Nubulet! Nubulet! We need to talk to you. Hello, sir.
Nubulet! We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
It's actually funny that you talk about, like, guns, Steve, because some characters in Fontaine have guns.
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this. If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Okay, Farina.
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Oh,
Lady
Farina.
Could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Though it could officially
Oh my god,
be
it's the
considered
knave.
a
Oh my
diplomatic
god, wait a
conference,
minute.
I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party.
Oh my god, it's her!
I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
She's so hot!
Lady Farina?
Oh, yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable.
There isn't a
make
British-based
this
one,
tea
I
party
don't think.
even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
There's one based off of
First,
Russia,
I'd like to
and
thank
there's
the
one
two
that's
of you.
going to be
I'm often away on business outside
based
of
off
Fontaine,
of
and I'm told that the children of the
indigenous
House of the Hearth
America.
have been well taken
America.
care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood.
Wait a minute.
Perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's
Wait a
something
minute.
around that.
Wait a minute. The knave is the mother. The one that took in Linny and Lynette. Really? Which is Russia. The Russia one hasn't come out yet, but the Russia-based one is supposed to be Snezhnaya, which is the cryo region. So we have 2 more regions left. We're getting the Pyro region first, which is indigenous America. And then we'll get Snezhnaya, which is Russia.
All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries.
Also,
and hopes that we can get
T, don't say, no, Allie, no.
Yes.
When this character comes out, I'm pulling for
Understanding
her.
child situation
I
is
want
indeed
her.
one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request.
She's
like
so
that.
pretty!
Right, Miss Farina.
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice.
She looks
as an excuse.
un-Russian because
However,
she isn't originally
you
from
absolutely
Snezhnaya.
must
She's
confirm the
originally from
situation of the
Fontaine,
Harbinger.
so she's French.
I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Linny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda
Child
overlooked
is
that
Russian?
information.
Where did Child? Trying to like figure it out. Let's see. Child is Chinese. He's from Liyue. He was born in Liyue.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the Knave.
Could the Knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the Knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meropide, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Did he escape?
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meropide. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meropide and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the Knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The Knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
But why do you want us to go?
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of Meropide.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity.
Was born in
Early in
Shinshina. Yeah, you're right.
history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment.
So
Even today,
Child is Russian.
sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch
I
and
just
help
know
maintain
it's happening.
security. But we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Since you're in such a tough spot.
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meropide's entrance on Erenius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back
You didn't even consider the fact that we'd be prisoners.
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. Your treat.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Always the cake. Okay. Good night.
Oh, and one of those too? No Fonta, thank you.
No Fanta, thank you. Didn't you just finish eating the cake that New Valette gave us?
That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty.
Oh my god, Paimon, you fucking
Now
human
that Paimon
vacuum.
thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Mirrorpeed. Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Someone's recording us.
Oh, what
That was
is
Charlotte.
that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here. I was planning to get some great material out of him, but he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. And as long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Mirrorpeed. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to...
Him.
Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neuvillette told us to keep it a secret.
Oh my god. Paimon, you can never keep a fucking secret. We're about to serve our sentence for spoiling the ending of a detective novel in public.
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious?
See, I told you, Paimon.
Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. All right, there's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Mirrorpeed, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the Warden of the Fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare. On top of that, the Fortress of Mirrorpeed has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, so this meal is on me.
All right, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Too much.
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going. Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
Alright, let's see. We have enough to get a 10 pull. We're gonna do a 10 pull. 3, 2, 1. We got a 4-star. Which 4-star though? I swear if it's a 4-star I already have, I'm gonna cry. It's a 4-star I already have. You motherfucker. I guess that makes her a C3.
Mom?
That's what I was gonna do for now. I'm gonna end the stream here, and I'll come back tomorrow. Bye, everybody.